Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jaki and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Hey, my name's Dan. November 10th. My favorite thing in the world is talking about celebrity birthdays with my friends. Who are my friends? Come on.
I'm Jaki, October 12th.
That'd be me, Jaki, October 12th. Don't take that away from me because I like to say it. And it's funny because it was my idea.
That's some birthday serendipity, though.
All right,
that brings
and
us to the
birthdays
topic
we
at
shall
hand.
do. We were going to guess who has a celebrity birthday, but first, I'm going to do the impossible, which is, Jaki, look at your camera screen and tell me how many count the crackers. Count the crackers.
One stack of crackers. That's like six. It's about six crackers.
It's exactly 6 crackers.
Okay.
It's one stack of cracks.
And they taste,
Is that why they're called that?
because they're like crack, yes.
Because they put crack in them? Like how they used to do that with Coke?
And we're
Coca-Cola?
going to see.
No, they're
Can
called crackers because they're FUBU.
All right, I'm gonna save the cracker challenge. You guys are making.
You're trying to do six at once?
Sorry.
No, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna say because if I save it, people will want to listen later.
Okay, all right. That's
Everyone
my
wants
mouth
to hear
will
you
be
choke
so
on
dry.
crackers. On
guys.
mic.
Dan later in the show will be doing the
My
FUBU
mouth
cracker
already
challenge.
is dry.
Oh, my mouth
Dan.
is pretty dry. I don't like having a wet mouth. Jaki.
Any celebrity birthdays today?
Oh, let me actually look. I have my diary in front of me here. Let me see.
Your what?
My diary.
Oh.
I'm a diarist. No pun intended.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's your lucky day to guess which celebrity was born on this day, June 27th. And I think that if you're a good girl, you can just.
Ew.
I know.
What are you, a doctor? What are you, my ER doctor? What are you doing?
What did he say to you again?
A,
Sorry.
Yeah, say that again because
swab
I like this story.
Well, I was getting a strep swab and I gagged, and he said, "Good girl," and he patted me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
But it was more like "good girl," like that.
Oh.
He just goes,
He's like- he licked the swab. He's like, "Nice."
I'm gonna retract the good girl statement and say if you're a strong woman, you'll be a strong woman no matter if you guess it right or guess it wrong, but you'll be the strongest woman I've ever met.
I'm gonna guess Al Jolson.
Ooh.
There's a bit on Metalocalypse when they're doing leeching. They have leeches all over them. And he puts the leeches all in his face and he says, "I'm Leech Al Jolson." And I just think that's so funny.
That is really funny, but you know what's not funny?
Eh.
I was gonna say that, but yeah. No, Jaki, I would say that you're kind of close in terms of this is someone from a bygone era who's no longer with us.
Okay.
Probably just as talented well, actually not anywhere near as talented in their own right, but born on this day, I gotta actually pull up some information real quick because I'm forgetting the name of the birthplace, and that birthplace would be Tuscumbia, Alabama, on this day in 1880.
Okay. Now you're talking.
Yes,
now you're
I
talking
am.
about an era of
You should see the face Paul's making right now,
guys.
listeners. He's like, what the hell? Tuscumbia.
what kind of say? Also, if this is a hint, or not, I don't know, but I did stay in an Airbnb in this town, about 2 blocks from where this person lived.
There's not much to see there from what I've heard.
Is this like a general?
No, that would be a disaster. I will say the birth year and the birthplace, I can see you scratching your head. You're scratching your head right now because you're confused.
I'm actually scratching my leg right now.
Oh, well, leg, head.
Funny.
It's all
Yeah,
the same
I
to me.
Mixed up sometimes.
But I guarantee you within 1,000% of a reasonable doubt that you have heard of this person before and probably think that she is a very impressive woman. So who could
This
that
is
be?
a lady.
It's a lady. One of the
Okay.
when I was talking about strong ladies earlier, I don't know if she was physically strong or
Tell
mentally
me once
strong.
more what year she was born?
That was in the year 1880.
She's a strong lady from Alabama.
Yeah, not Paula Deen.
And Josh stayed in her Airbnb once.
Yes. So who is it?
And it's not Paula Deen, but is she like a political lady? Can I ask questions? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, you can ask questions. You can ask. That's what we're doing. We're just asking questions. Asking questions.
Okay.
She was not involved in politics. I would say she never really worked a proper job, but she did make some political statements over the years, but maybe not with her mouth.
Boobs? Was she a prostitute?
That would be something. She
this
probably
like a
could
Wild
have
West
been.
lady?
No.
Okay.
She was. I'm trying to. If you're wondering why I'm so tongue tied, it's because I want you to guess. I don't. As soon as I give you some clues, you're gonna know exactly who it is, and I know that you like to guess for fun. Me, I guess for a living. I'm the kind of guy I clock in. I'm like, that's it. Guessing's done.
Okay.
Go home. But you're in it for the love of the game.
I just don't have anyone in mind.
Well, let me see if I can pull up. I'm going to open up my Google Chrome. Yes, I use Google Chrome.
She did politically
No, don't think too much about the
activism with her
political. She didn't
pussy.
really do... Well, actually, this fun fact says she was extremely political.
Okay.
She worked the
great
vaudeville
clues.
circuit. She was great friends with Mark Twain.
Vaudeville.
Oh, hear about this. She was deaf and blind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller.
Very nice.
And I have never heard such disappointment in your voice.
I mean,
I
did she play pinball?
Yes. Did. And a young Pete Townsend walked by one of her tournaments and said, I got an idea. Where's me Gibson
this
SG?
gives me a bloody brilliant idea.
So didn't they call SGs
I
Les
need
Pauls
to do
for a
some
while?
research on this.
Where's me
You could have
laptop?
given me some more clues.
Nobody look up my screen while
Tell
I'm
me
doing
more
this.
about her. I know she was deaf and blind. I know that she used technical sign language. I know that someone said she flew a plane, which I don't believe. Someone
don't
said she
believe
wrote
that either.
a book, which I don't believe.
I would believe that she was piloting a submarine, if you know what I mean, this week.
R.I.P. those guys.
I don't want to talk
They
about the submarine.
exploded, hey?
Yeah.
They
Well, I've been gone
exploded.
all day, and so I kind of missed it, but apparently something happened while I was golfing, and everyone said they exploded.
I saw a video that was like, oh, they found a debris field. And then in the comments, someone was like, for those asking, a debris field is when there is an explosion and they find the parts.
Or implosion, I guess.
Hi,
How do you
debris
not know
field
what a
expert here. First of all, there's no fields in the ocean. That doesn't make any sense. Second of all, this is the second time today that I've brought up that topic and then said, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, you did bring it up.
So,
And I think
I
you
think
do
we
wanna
went to
talk
high
about
school
it,
with a debris
but
field.
I think you want people to think you don't want to.
oh, you want to know more about Helen Keller? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is our new recurring
Just
segment
scratch myself.
called Helen Keller, the birthday bio.
Okay.
If you've been paying attention to the news and computers at all lately, you'll know that AI is here and it's here to stay. We see it more and more every day. ChatGPT, Midjourney, DALL-E, here in AI, there in AI, everywhere in AI. There's even been an AI-generated podcast with Bill Gates and the late great Socrates. I don't know if you heard about that. Something that until now, no one would have thought possible, but actually is possible now thanks to the AI that we're seeing more and more of every day.
Is that real?
That is real, yes.
I hate that.
There was a time back in the early days of the Happy Birthday podcast where I would have thought it was impossible to get a live in-studio interview with Helen Keller.
Oh no.
Until now. This week, I reached out to the team at a brand new tech startup called DeepFake RealDolls. Yep, it's just what it sounds like. DeepFake RealDolls implant the AI-generated consciousness of the notable figure of your choosing into a fully ambulatory life-sized likeness. With realistic flesh molded out of moistened silicone and a fully functional skeleton expertly crafted from genuine horsebone, DeepFake RealDolls are the real fake deal. So, I think that's enough out of me. Here she is, everyone. The first lady of deaf and blindness, Miss Helen Keller. Helen, come on downstairs. Oh! Hey, come here. I got it. I gotta be careful with that. She paid a lot of money for this RealDoll. Oh, okay, Helen. Let's see here. Where are my notes for the interview here? Oh, all right, just take a seat, Helen. I got her here. That was a mushy doll. Now,
Is
of
it
course, what's that?
Is it like moist?
Like real
Did you,
skin, yeah. How real
yeah,
skin is a
okay.
little bit wet all the time.
Oh, I know that.
Helen,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, now, of course, today, June 27th, we're celebrating your 143rd birthday. And
I can't hear anything.
I was just saying, it's your 143rd birthday, and you
I
don't.
can't hear anything.
Maybe this is more for the listeners than you. I was just trying to say it's your 143rd birthday. You don't look a day over 142.
Where am I? I can't see. I don't know where I am.
But if today is the day you were born, there is a day in 1887. 1887 March? March 5th. That you would later...
I can't see.
You would
know
later
where I
remember... That you would later remember as the birthday of your soul. It was on this day that your instructor, Anne Sullivan, the miracle worker, came into your life and began to teach you language by signing gestures into your hand. The next month, you made a breakthrough when you realized that the motions Sullivan was making on the palm of your hand while running cool water over your other hand symbolized the idea of water. Could you speak to that a little bit, just what that experience was like for you at the time?
I can't see where I am or hear what you're saying. Where am I?
My interviewing.
They didn't give the doll like
skills
cameras for like the eyes or anything like that.
Do you want to try to talk? Well, she has eyes. They don't work, but.
Helen, hello. This is Jaki. Are you there? This is Jaki from the Happy Birthday
I can't
podcast.
hear anything.
Just power through, Jack.
Where
do you
am
want me to
I?
send it to you in chat?
You try that out. Yeah. Send us something in
Okay,
chat, and then I'll
I'll
try to translate it. Because this should be Zoom has like inclusive features, I think, for the deaf and blind.
Okay, chat. Hello,
Is there like a
Helen.
smell function?
How are you?
All right, in the chat it says, "Hello, Helen. How are you?"
I can't hear anything.
Oh,
Okay, maybe is there like a
The
volume
only
on
way
her?
I can understand you is if you do sign language into the palm of my hand.
I know.
If you can't do
Yes.
that, then we can't communicate.
Okay,
Oh,
so she can speak, but she cannot
well, it's
hear
AI.
or see. Can you do something in her hand?
I don't.
Can you, like,
I'm not
tap
allowed to
it?
touch it like that. And I don't know sign language. I can touch her. I'm touching here.
Okay.
Why couldn't you let me rest in peace? Why are you doing this to me? I hate this.
Oh.
Maybe this segment is a little disrespectful. I
Turn
don't
her
know. Here.
off, dude.
I'm
This
gonna-
They gave
no,
her kind
you
of
can't.
a sassy voice that just makes me like.
I
I
was
don't
ex-
feel so bad that I don't feel like you're pestering her, and I don't.
I
give a
feel
shit.
like it can hear you. I
Yeah.
feel like it definitely can hear you.
It seems like that. And I was honestly, I don't want to complain about the DeepFake RealDolls because they're fun, but I was expecting a little more country tang in her voice. Also.
Have you seen Megan?
No, the Stallion.
Yeah,
the
that movie's a
movie
piece
film?
of shit.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
This
I
is a
said that.
Megan situation for sure.
I
Right.
can't see.
Yeah, well, she
Yeah.
didn't see the movie, but I'm gonna. Helen, thank you very much. This was a big get for us. I'm just gonna have
Thank you, Helen.
kind of lead her out
Do
of
you
this.
tap her on the shoulder? It's just like three
Yeah.
times for thank you.
And I'm gonna just try to lead her out of the studio. Helen, careful.
Jesus fuck.
Oh,
Is there more
Up the stairs.
She went down again?
Sounds like she's
All right.
wearing a couple coffee cans on her feet.
Thank you, Helen.
well, she
For
come
that
from the farm. They didn't have
timeless
no
interview.
proper shoes.
That's how you keep.
And
That's how
happy
we kept
birthday.
the mud off our shoes on the farm.
Our producer's signaling to me right now that we need to go to an ad break. Can you please read the...
Ladies and gents, and anyone else, let's...
Hey, that's not nice.
Sorry,
don't talk to them.
No they thems, just the girls and boys. Let's take a break. And everyone else, sit tight, shut your ears off for a minute. We're going to do a quick ad break.
Don't talk to them. Let's face it, nothing is more important than a good night's sleep. And no one knows that better than our sponsor, Helix Mattresses. Helix Mattresses are made with your unique sleep preferences in mind. They'll match you to the perfect mattress based on your body type, sleep habits, and lifestyle, helping you to fall asleep faster and sleep deeper too. And if you aren't 100% satisfied with your mattress, Helix will send someone straight to your door to ask you why you don't like it. They'll walk right into your bedroom, no questions asked, and sit on the edge of your bed, where they'll gently bounce a few times and say to you, I don't know, feels pretty comfy to me. You really don't like it? Once you see your Helix representative's lip quivering and hear the tremble in their voice as they tell you, we work real hard to make the best mattresses in the whole world, and, well, maybe they're just lousy, stupid, no-good mattresses. You'd have to have a heart made of ice-cold stone to not apologize and tell them it's not such a bad mattress after all. So what are you waiting for? Order your custom Helix mattress today and find out for yourself why, no matter what, this is one mattress you are never getting rid of. Okay, we're back. Jaki is playing with her wheel.
I've got the wheel out. It is no longer the wheel of chaos. It's got a new purpose today. It's been upgraded. Let's get into it. First off,
you need... Go ahead.
First off, I need one more.
Gun.
Gun? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Okay, and so next, what I'm going to need is for you to tell me whose birthday it is today.
Oh, okay. Well, we
or
already
you can
talked about...
You can take a guess.
Right. I could tell you it's Helen Keller's birthday, but we already went through that.
We already know.
A bit of a dud,
She's doing
honestly.
fine, by the way. The real doll made it upstairs, and she's recharging, and they're going to put some eyeballs in there.
Charging in my bed where she'll be.
It's wild that they would create that being and not give it sight or capabilities for hearing.
Well, I think they were trying to be as realistic as possible with it.
Sure.
Like, she has ears. You can put your fingers in them and stuff. I was playing around with that, but... I'm going to guess that today is the birthday... I'm going to say Charlie Daniels of the Charlie Daniels Band.
Producer Paul?
Oh, God, I got the jackass.
You are incorrect.
That's from a Charlie
Again,
Daniels
please.
song, by the way. Jackass in
The
Saigon.
jackass went down to Georgia. Yeah.
I like that one.
That one too.
So it's not Charlie Daniels. How close, on a scale of 1 to 10, how close was I with that guess?
I would say you have a few commonalities between Charlie Daniels and this jolly good fellow. One of them is that they are both men.
Nice.
Okay.
Another one is that they are both in the entertainment realm, in a sense.
And did you give it that 1 to 10 rating I was asking for?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what?
How close was I to guessing it right?
Like 2, I guess, because they're boys and they're entertainment people.
Do you want to apologize last week for saying Nicole Kidman is a 6.5?
No, I seriously stick to that.
A lot of people were hurt by your words, but that's okay.
Well, I have a type.
So an entertainer.
No, he's in entertainment.
Harvey Weinstein.
No.
Oh, bad guy.
But you're closer. You're closer with that. That's like an 8 out of 10.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well,
you heard it from Jacqueline Lambert. Harvey Weinstein, 8 out of 10.
Well, his dick fell off, so you gotta dock.
No, he had something there.
He got it. Yeah,
I don't know
sometimes
what
it gets
you'd call it, but
dried out around the
testicles,
stump.
pulled up.
I thought he just had dry rot down there.
It was
Yeah.
like a
wet rock.
pussy.
Yeah.
It was like
if
a
you-
pussy with like exposed open testicles. That were just,
Dentists
like,
and
festering.
urologists, I want to know, can you get trench mouth in your dick?
Yeah.
Okay, is he in Hollywood?
Mhm.
Was he
Yes.
an impresario?
What is that?
I think that's
Prisoner?
like no, it's like the circus ringleader, but for a vaudeville stage show or something.
I guess that would be sort of equal to what
Okay,
he
and I'll
does.
try to
the
I'll try to
manager
use
of clowns.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, basically.
But I'll try to
I mean,
stick
that's
to
kind of what he does.
stick to language for people that weren't born in the 1890s.
This is someone that you definitely have heard of. This person has got their name on so many Hollywood bangers, film and television.
Oh my goodness! It's not Dick
Yeah.
Wolf. We've talked.
It
about
is
him
not
before.
Dick Wolf, but you're in the zone. You're in the realm.
I'm in the zone.
Keep going. Yep.
Okay,
Let's-
so like a
who
producer.
else?
Happy
my-
Madison.
So
My
a
cat
guy
just
who
did
lays
something
down
crazy.
while he works.
He probably lays down sometimes.
Okay.
Do you want me to list off some of his works, what he's done?
No, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If I watched some of my favorite movies of his, am I gonna laugh or am I gonna cry?
Neither.
Oh,
You're gonna be like, that was wild. That was
okay,
crazy.
That's
Was
interesting.
not expected.
Things that Napoleon Dynamite,
You're
That's
so cold.
craziest movie I ever saw.
Does he have his name on a lot of Hollywood stuff, or
I can
Bill
think of
Hader?
you're
one.
saying that's
Or-
the craziest film
yeah.
you've ever seen?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get in the ballpark here. Is that okay to do?
You're on like a football
Can
field.
Oh, okay. I want to get on the golf course with Paul, actually. I went to the driving range
Don't even
last
get me
week, and I
fucking
Did you?
started.
How'd you
on
do,
the
man?
golf
did
course
really
at
well.
all.
Did well.
Don't
I mean,
even
not
get
really
me
well, but
fucking
what?
started.
What? You didn't get invited golfing? You're
No,
mad.
there was
No, I did.
no. It was
I
a stop
certainly
it.
did.
It was an accident.
I was invited. There was a T-shirt for me.
No, I misunderstood what the invite was for. I needed a +1, thinking it was for the golf tournament. It was not. It was for the dinner after the golf tournament,
Fuck that.
which
I want
was
to GOLF
slop.
with my producer.
Okay, so a producer?
A producer. Sorry,
More
hold on.
TV or movies are
A
equally.
producer.
Does he
What's
do?
that?
Did he? Wait, it's not Saturday Night Live.
TV and movies.
Yeah, give me some.
It's
some,
not Lauren Michaels.
Yeah, give me some notable notches
Alias.
on the filmography.
Cloverfield. Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Watch any of that kind of crap.
Armageddon.
No.
Paul, you sound like her
Fucking-
ER doctor.
Joyride. Joyride 2. Joyride 3.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you any of the big ones.
Oh,
Did he do all the
listeners.
Cloverfields?
Ridley
I
Scott.
don't know. No.
Who's that?
No.
Who's Ridley Scott? Is he an actor?
Not sure.
No, he's the I think
He did
Alien.
Cloverfield. He did 10 Cloverfield Lane. He did the
Yep.
Cloverfield Paradox. He did Star Trek Into Darkness.
He's a big fan of. He's like mocked online for his use of sun flares in all of his movies. I don't know if you've heard that,
God
Jaki.
damn it, man! I am.
No, I haven't heard.
You're asking me pop culture knowledge what most people would know, and I don't.
Would you
know
say
it.
you're a bit lost right now?
Oh, J.J. Abraham.
Hey,
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams. Jeffrey Jacob Abrams.
Wow, J.J. stands for something.
It does.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
He was named after J.J. Walker.
That's what I thought too.
Nice.
And I would agree, most of his
Yeah.
DVDs are dynamite in quality.
Yeah,
Good
he
movies.
did Lost.
Good
He did
DVDs.
Fringe.
1080,
I really
4K.
liked. I know Paul hated Fringe, but Fringe was one of my
I
favorites.
didn't know. I had a weird relationship with it. I think the first couple seasons of Fringe are really cool, and then something happens.
Did you watch
Something
it while you
does
were going
happen.
through a
That's
breakup
the
or
same thing
something?
with Lost.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I was in a.
The show just really
I
falls.
was
off.
kind of seeing someone at the. We watched it together, but I do remember there's like a distinct point where someone got fired from the show. Is all I can think because it just.
I remember a distinct point where you lost a lot of respect for me when I was like, dude, Fringe is the best TV show. And you were like, are you joking right now?
I watched the whole thing. Obviously, I enjoyed it. But
You told me it was the worst show.
Because you watched an
Pile
entire
of
series does
shit.
not mean that
True.
you enjoyed it.
I think that's
Yeah.
fair. And also, I will. Something happens towards the end. It's a good show, and then it just starts
I
stinking
don't
up the
even
joint.
remember the end.
I don't even know what it's about. I've never watched Fringe.
It's
Because he finds out that his son is from the other universe.
Spoilers.
It's when they
Oh, yeah,
go to
that
the
is a big
future.
spoiler.
Yeah, they go to the future.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
J.J.
That's the same thing with Lost, though. It started getting into So J.J. Abrams.
I watched Lost when it came out. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. There was a guy in
I'm
a
watching it right
wheelchair.
now.
There was a Middle Eastern guy. There was a big guy. I was like, was this the cast of Mad TV? But no, it was just a beach show, like a Castaway spinoff with no Tom Hanks, but it was still held its own. I never finished the series. I do remember at a certain point thinking, I don't know what's going on here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today
a lot
I
of wet
didn't really
people on that
have-
show. A lot of wet bodies on that show.
Yeah, it's an ocean show
Yeah.
for sure. Speaking of submarine, that's a big plot point. Is the submarine. There's really nothing else to talk about though with this guy.
Oh.
He did Mission Impossible, Cloverfield. He did one movie called where is it? 6 Degrees of Separation.
Kevin Bacon.
Are you
Yep.
familiar with that?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so I thought it would be fun if we did 6 Degrees of Separation.
Wow.
Wheel.
Oh, we're
style.
doing it with the wheel. Oh
With
my
the wheel,
god.
because I didn't have time to do a biography
okay.
of Happy Birthday.
No, the wheel's better,
JJ
and I can't
Abrams.
wait
better.
to find out how this game works, Jackie.
And you might
So
have
here's what we're gonna do. You might have heard of 6 Degrees of Separation of Kevin Bacon.
We
That's
just-
an old parlor game.
Sure.
We've all played it. You say Kevin Bacon, and then you say Charlie Sheen, and then you're like, oh, Charlie wasn't da 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 da. And then how many bacons can you get?
I always thought we played it a little different in my family. Maybe this was
How did you
Trowbridge
play
rules.
it?
It was just whoever could say Kevin Bacon 6 times the fastest.
Yeah, that's not how you play the game.
Oh.
So basically, in the film, which is based on a play, it just is kind of about how like we're all really closely connected to each other, whether we know it or not,
Right.
through like mutual friends and stuff.
A lot of people
So
could be
what I've
cousins
done
and not even
is-
know it.
Hey,
Until
that's
until
us,
it's too
Jackie.
late.
Pro-
You know.
Or except
Probably,
I
possibly.
do
I don't
know
know.
it.
I've never experienced that before.
Uh,
So I didn't want to
Jackie's
just
my
do
first
like
cousin.
celebrities or like actors, but on the wheel there's a lot of. Yeah, I was thinking maybe if I
Yeah.
wrote it in Sharpie you could see, but there's a lot of things.
How
on the
about
wheel.
try to count 1,
It's
2,
a wheel of
3, 4,
things.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't remember where I started. 12?
People, places. I don't actually know.
Nouns.
It's a noun wheel. So
Okay.
who
Nice.
would like to play first?
spin. Spin, please. Thank you.
Josh is spinning currently, and we're gonna see if you can get to this within 6 degrees.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen.
Okay.
To
And-
J.J. Abrams?
To JJ.
To Josh Limita.
Oh,
me?
I understand. I didn't understand the
Oh.
rules, but now I understand because you didn't.
Okay.
Sorry,
explain
I
them.
left out a crucial part of
Yep.
this is that you have to connect yourself within 6 degrees to this person, place, or thing. And the person is Nias Earlera.
Charlie Sheen. So I think I can do
It's
this.
Charlie Sheen.
Okay. So
Yeah. What do you got?
let's see here. I'm Josh. I was the
Son
director
of a-
or was the cinematographer of Waiting for Wig.
Nice.
See, Stephen Wig was in Call of the Wild. What's that
Wild.
movie called where the guy dies
Call
in
the Wild.
Call
yeah.
of the Wild.
Yep.
He's in Call of the Wild.
You can Google if you need to.
Yeah,
No.
and then that's was a feature-length Hollywood movie. Charlie Sheen is an actor. So they probably
Perfect. All right.
they probably bumped arms at SAG.
All right. Let's see, Dan. It is your turn to spin the wheel and play 6 degrees of
All
separation.
right. Well, I
in
wish I could
honor
reach
of
through my
J.J.
Zoom screen,
Abrams'
knock you out of the way, and give that
birthday.
wheel a big old spin myself. But I want you to give it the heart. You didn't spin yet.
No, she spun.
I just spun.
Okay, I wasn't
And I
looking.
just picked it off.
looking at the floor. $1,000.
Oh my
It
god!
says $1,000. So can you put yourself within 6 degrees
Of
of
$1,000?
$1,000?
I can't. I've been trying my entire life.
I know it's hard.
I want to get one with an actor. Can I do one? Give me a bonus round.
Okay. You landed on yellow.
Yep.
And it says Sword King 090.
Oh!
Can you put yourself within 6 degrees of this famous YouTuber?
YouTuber Sword King 090, known for such videos and vlogs as KFC Dip'em's Meal, Food Poisoning Sucks, and Pepper Sprayed by My Dad. It's not the official title, but real ones know.
Yeah.
Stop that.
I farted.
Oh, I thought you were doing a moan of joy. It's a moan of pain. That's okay. Sword King 090, for the princely sum of 50 Twitch gift subs, did the opening announcement for the Happy Birthday podcast on applepodcast.com.
And a lot of people think that is actually me doing the opening intro. That's not. We hired a famous YouTuber to do that for us.
Famous YouTuber. And
I've heard people say it suggests Dan, too, and it doesn't sound anything like either one of you.
That's interesting.
Just sounds like a different man.
It sounds like a different weird man. No offense, sort of, if you ever listen to this. I don't think he's ever listened to this, even though it's probably the only voiceover work he's ever got. But yeah, I got to say that I co-host the podcast that he does the sign-on for.
Okay.
Is this one for me or Dan?
This is for producer Paul. Can you put yourself within 6 degrees of Edgar
Winter? Yes, I can.
I
and
can
might
too, but I'll let him go first.
Need a second to do it.
Okay, take your time.
Edgar Winter. I play guitar. Edgar Winter, famous for a and
if I can steal from Paul,
please do.
I saw Edgar Winter on stage.
Yes, you did.
Fall.
Oh my God! All right, so there's it's 2 degrees to Dan's 1
and he
degree.
talked like this, and he really talked a lot when he was on stage in the Ringo Starr All-Star Band. And I also heard that riots broke out at a recent Ringo Starr concert because he said, out of respect for the submarine, will not be performing Yellow Submarine this week. And people just tore the place apart.
Okay,
Octopus's
Dan,
Garden would not do.
And it landed on gun. Can you put yourself within 6 degrees of gun?
Gun. I'm afraid of getting shot by one and afraid to shoot one. No. 1 degree of separation was... let me give you a little backstory. Listeners, you probably think that I'm kind of a hard guy.
I've seen him hard.
You have.
You wouldn't like me when
Rock
I'm hard.
You guys see those new
You have no
boner mints
problem
they're
with it.
selling on TV now?
Boner mints.
Yes.
Mints that give you a boner or mints for your boner?
Yes.
Like in the urethra?
That's what I was thinking.
I got bad breath in my penis.
Oral mint that has boner juice in it.
Cool.
I keep getting ads for it. Seems really dangerous.
Listeners think I'm real hard, that I grew up in the woods, that I live in the streets now. But the fact is, I've only fired a gun 1 time in my life. And Jackie,
when was it?
you were there at the camp of
No way.
Friend of the
yeah,
show
we did.
who's never been on. I don't think listens. Jamie DeSmith.
Yeah, we did gun safety with her dad.
I shot a
It was very
balloon
fun.
taped to a tree.
I actually have a couple gun stories. I've shot guns with Dan. I've shot guns with producer Paul.
Yep.
One time producer Paul brought a gun to McDonald's where I was working. That was cool.
Listen,
Loaded,
there's laws on the books. You're allowed to bring a gun to McDonald's.
You are.
It was in the parking lot. It was fine.
Happy birthday, J.J. Abrams.
Producer Paul, can you put yourself within 6 degrees of kitchen snakes?
Oh, stop it. You know I can put myself within 0 degrees of that because it's a reality in my home.
That is 1 bacon is what they call that.
I have snakes, and the cat takes care of them. We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today.
What was that?
Who said that?
I don't know.
All right, Dan, I've got 1 more for you here. Actually, I've got 5 more after this. Get the gigs out, and then we'll move on.
Okay, no more laughing.
Sorry, it was
Can
funny.
you put yourself within 6 degrees of celebrity birthdays?
Whoa. Can I see that tab one more time? I'm trying to read it for myself.
Sure.
I see
Birthday
celebrity
serendipity here.
bird dog.
Yeah.
Bird dogs.
It does say bird dogs.
Yeah.
Bird
I
dogs
can.
or birthdays, your choice.
Several. I'm 1 degree away. I share a birthday with Sinbad. I host the #1 show about celebrity birthdays. I know that today is the Helen birthday Keller and J.J. Abrams.
Hey, I don't know what celebrities I share a birthday with. That's actually interesting.
Jackie's ignorant. We're going to look that up later when we come back from our break, and I want to say happy birthday to Lost and Fringe.
We still have 5 more to get through.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So. Let's go ahead and
And
I didn't know we were doing
wheel
the whole
spinning
wheel.
again.
Well, we got to do the whole wheel. I
I
did.
understand.
I filled the wheel.
You picked the
Dan,
one-
can you put yourself within 6 degrees of Chet Baker?
Chad Baker, great jazz trumpetist, who recorded for the Blues Note label. Such songs as My Silly Little Sweet Little Valentine, Back Alley Woman,
Ooh.
Cold Heroin in Manhattan.
Damn. Who are those songs
Chet
about?
Baker
Yeah.
knew people. He played, wait, I'm sorry. Chet Baker played jazz. That's a fact.
Yes.
I lost. I didn't have it.
There's
No,
really
come on, come on,
only
come on, come
one.
on.
I once
valuable-
saw a member of the SNL band perform at Northern Michigan University, and he
Okay.
played a conch shell. He blew into a conch shell,
Oh, hell yeah.
and that was jazz. So, 1 degree.
Last 3 options are Cat Whisker, Swiffer Duster, and Windows 98. It was just stuff in my immediate area.
Windows 98. I probably caught my first beat with it.
What was the other one? Cat Williams?
No, I might have been on XP by then.
Swiffer Duster.
Oh, I have one that I think about using sometimes, and I go, seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm going to go bathroom. I'm going to let Jackie refresh her wheel. I got to say, I love the wheel. Listeners, if you don't believe there's an actual wheel, turn your headphones way up, and you will hear the wheel spin around. I don't hear shit right now, but it's on the recordings. So, while we go to the bathroom, I'm going to say that maybe we'll be doing things a little different today for the rest of the episode. That's all I'm going to say.
Hell yeah.
What are we doing?
Exactly.
What are
You're
we
about to
doing?
Find the fuck out.
Yeah. We're going to get buck wild. That's what we're going to do.
Okay. Wild card. Great Lakes Shipwrecks Glass Bottom Boat Tours has an all-new submersible experience. Dive down to the icy depths of Lake Superior and visit the notorious shipwreck of the Edmund Fitzgeralds. You and 4 or 5 of your closest family and friends can climb on inside. Don't even worry about buckling because this vessel is bare. Speaking of bare, no shoes or pants allowed for safety and security reasons. The amount of pressure down there is sickening, so we can't have too many zippers, buttons, and the shoe thing is like, trampoline rolls. So book your tour now with Grey Lakes Shipwrecks and Lake Gate Titan Submersibles and get a good look for yourself for some reason. So I got a voicemail the other night that freaked me out, first of all, because I didn't hear my phone ring. I just picked it up and it was like, you have a missed call from Oregon. And I was like, random. And then I had a voicemail and it transcribed. Let me just read it to you. Transcription, in brackets, low confidence. Hi, ha 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 ha. Like, what the blank sucks. I don't want to deal with we might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today. Hey, this is great. I love about you full of ha ha ha. So basically, I went to the bathroom around 35. Was this transcription useful or not useful?
I would say,
Hell
so
yeah.
my mind started racing, and I was like, "What the
Hell
fuck's
yeah.
going on?" And then it plays, and it's Paul going, "Hi." It's like, is he in Oregon? Is he drunk? Like, what's?
We might be that's dealing really with a good. live snake situation in the kitchen today. Is that auto-tuned?
no, that's your
That's how
own
you
perfect
sound.
pitch.
We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today.
Oh, well, Jackie, you want to talk to our guest? What are you doing there?
I'm eating chili and chips.
Oh, nice.
Chili and chips. That sounds actually really good. I haven't eaten yet.
It
today.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No.
Well, I'm
actually really
hungry,
hungry, too. I wonder what
so-
I should eat.
A pasty full of cum.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Jesus Christ.
That's not normal guy behavior.
No, you're right.
No,
it's not. Are you feeling okay?
I'm having a mental breakdown.
Oh,
No.
should do something
Oh,
about
live
that.
on the show.
You said
It's
I need to
wild.
get professional help. I went to the doctor. They said you have to take this medicine that makes you sleepy.
Yeah. Did it work?
It fucking sucks. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No. All right. Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Shut up. You're stupid. It's so stupid.
Oh boy.
Vaccine's fake.
Come on now. We can't be spreading misinformation on the podcast. The vaccine is real.
Let's do some classic weekly wild card conversation.
Guys, help me out here. What's the day on the calendar?
Today is
Hell yeah.
Tuesday the 27th. June 27th.
Hey, this is great. I love memes about the UP.
We all do. So let's see if anything historical happened on this day. What can you give us?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No? Okay.
You know what I
Moving
mean?
on then. What else would you like to do? Do you have anything coming up you want to tell us about? Anything new?
I was just masturbating to a celebrity the other day. Who was it?
See if he has any
if
news
you remember,
for us.
let me know.
You got any birthday news?
Is there anything
for us?
like in the news that you've been watching or hearing about lately?
Actually, hang on, guys. Speaking of that, I heard the other day there's a school down in Chicago where one of the students actually demanded that they put a litter box in the classroom because he identified as a kitty cat.
I don't
You
know
know what I mean?
about that. That doesn't sound
Is that
right at
real?
all. No, I don't think that's real. On this day in history, first minted in 1869, this form of currency was adopted as Japan's official monetary unit.
Oh no!
It's true. Can you name that money?
Way.
Close.
No way.
Not way, but another three-letter word.
A pasty full of cum.
No. It's the yen. We're looking for the Japanese yen, first minted in 1869.
Oh no!
Yes.
No!
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It would suspend the exchange of clan notes, money issued by feudal lords that had circulated since the 16th century.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Feudal lords. Never heard of that before. Cool band name for a crust punk band, though.
Wow,
Crack
very
Bark
cool.
and feudal lords on the bill for this weekend.
That's not normal guy behavior.
Yeah, it is. You have a band, you do a show. You do a gig on the weekends. June
It doesn't matter.
27th,
Doesn't matter.
It's the 178th day of the year, or 179th in leap years, in the Gregorian calendar. There are 187 days left until the end of the year. Can you believe it?
Shut up! You're
It's
stupid.
true.
It's so
no,
stupid.
it's very true. On this day in 1864,
Is that real?
It is. The Confederate forces defeated the Union forces during the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain during the Atlanta campaign of the American Civil War. Yeah, how do you spell that? Civil. Next word, WAR.
That's some birthday serendipity, though.
This is actually some birthday serendipity right here. 1898, on this day, the first solo circumnavigation of the globe is completed by Joshua Slocum from Briar Island in Nova Scotia.
My boyfriend lives in my house.
Go Slocum. Is he around? Bring him out.
No, I'm
All
alone.
right, this is good. This is a fresh take on a weekly wild card. Go ahead and ask another question. This is
Sure.
yes or no
In
question.
1977, France grants independence to Djibouti. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is correct. Thank you very much. Yes or no on this
Grant
day in
independence to your booty.
2013, NASA launches the Interface Region Imaging Spectrograph, a space probe to observe the sun. Yes or no?
No way.
Yes, it is true.
Damn, 1 point for OJ, 0 for Paul.
Yes or no?
It
In
fucking
2017,
sucks. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit.
I know. A series of powerful
shit.
cyber attacks using the PTM malware targets websites of Ukrainian organizations and counterparts with Ukrainian connections.
I would
around
never
the
give a
globe.
Ukrainian a computer virus, by the way.
Yes or no? In 2017 on this day.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Trying so hard not to actually go to the bathroom.
You can take a break.
Okay.
Any time you need to take a break, just let me know.
Basically ate the boneless wings.
It's like nuggets, basically.
I'm going to say this right now. Food poisoning sucks.
Ooh, that stinks.
Yeah, gotta say, it really, really sucks.
Yeah. I'm so hungry right now, you guys. I didn't eat today because I don't have any food in my house.
I had the slop at that charity fundraiser.
Should we both order DoorDash and see who gets here first?
Oh, well, they have to be within equidistance of each other. Or should each of us look up food to send to the other as a surprise? You're going to get Pizza
fun.
Hut again. You're going to get Pizza Hut as a surprise.
I know, that's
Jackie, what can you
yeah.
possibly be able to get from DoorDash?
They'll get you anything. McDonald's. Taco
Ishpeming,
Bell,
Michigan, a town of about
Ralph's.
7,000 people. What can you tell people about Ishpeming, Jackie? That's where you live
Sure,
on
we are a
3rd
mining
Street.
town. We started as a gold mining town, and then we turned into a copper mining town. We have a
There
lot
is
of
no
abandoned
gold there.
mines. We have some currently the Palmer mine is open, so at noon every day my house shakes from the mine blast. So that's cool.
They do an explosion every day.
At noon they do a mine blast, yeah, and it rocks.
It is pretty fun. It was why I had those sideways stairs when I lived out there, apparently.
Yeah, they
From
were
the
like
mine
falling off of your
blast.
house.
All right, well,
What else do you want to know? There's a lot of meth. There's a lot of family-friendly things as well. We do have a kick-ass bowling alley.
what's really?
Yeah, we have
you-
a great bowling alley.
Can we go
You
bowling
have
when
a
I'm in
bowling
town?
alley.
Yes, I would love that. There's a
Yeah.
great menu.
The town has a great menu.
Yeah, and last time I was at the
city menu.
last time I was at the bowling alley, we got 2 pizzas that were about the size, listeners, you can't tell, but the size of this wheel, which is about a 24
Spin the
inch
wheel to give them idea of the scale.
So imagine, if you will, a pizza the size of a bike wheel. And we ordered 2 of those, and then this very large group, both in size and volume, left, and they were like, we have all these pizzas left over. So they gave us like 4 or 5 more pizzas.
All right. Oh,
And
come on
so
down
we
to
had-
Ishpeming Lanes. We got pizzas the size of bike wheels, breadsticks the size of skateboards.
Because I spent like
And
$50
customers
on
the size of
pizza.
cars.
But yeah, we bowled the fuck out of it. I bowled a 9.
9 points?
9, yeah, all together.
That's a lot of pins.
That was cool.
That's almost 1 pin per round.
That was
frame, excuse me.
That was one. I
Rip.
I got 9 down,
Can
and then I
you-
didn't do any.
The first set you do is, well,
The rip.
yeah.
Yeah, it was 1 rip.
I don't get bowling. Can you rank the
one-
top 10 recreational activities in the Ishpeming area?
Yeah, we've got.
What about that ski museum? You ever go to the ski museum?
We should do that while you're here if it's open.
No, that doesn't sound
I want
fun.
to do. So we have the ski jump Hall of Fame. This is like a big ski jump town, which is like a big deal.
People know what a big ski jump town means.
Most people do. And then we also have the recreational area where we have a disc golf course, picnicking.
Disc golf,
swimming.
disc golf. You hear about disc golf more and more every day.
Mm-hmm.
People are disc golfing. What's up
No
with
one
that?
calls it frolf anymore.
Frolfing. They don't like
I
that.
like that.
We also
I
have
don't really hear people say
the
froyo anymore either.
Iron Ore Heritage Museum.
Yeah,
which
I had to
haven't
go
been
there
to.
for a school field trip. It was actually kind of interesting. They had big piles of iron ore.
Suicide Hill.
Now
is where they
that
have
is
the
where I
ski
want to
jumps.
kill myself. Can we do that this summer?
They renamed
It's not
it,
called that anymore.
unfortunately.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they
everyone from
renamed it.
Ishpeming kept killing themselves, and they thought
We had some
Doesn't it have
suicides,
something to do
so
with
we decided it would be in good taste to change it. Yeah.
It is hilarious to me that they realized that there's a problem with suicide in the area, and their solution to it was to rename a ski
To
jump
not talk
and then
about
and to put yard signs out
That
that
say, "You
basically just
matter."
say, "Please don't kill yourself."
Oh,
all
God.
over the community, which
We-
is just a constant reminder that there's a problem with people killing themselves in your community.
Yeah, people have those. Those must be widespread because I've seen signs like that around here too, and it always ruins. happen to be in a rare good mood. Just like makes me
This says "You Matter" in the Disney font. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sign that just says "Don't do it today." Like,
one more day. There's also there's an abandoned ghost town a couple miles from here.
What town is that?
Old Town Nagani.
Old Town Nagani.
So what had happened in Nagani was they set up all these homes next to the mine, and then the homes started falling down the mountain. So they had to relocate them. So now Old Town is, you guessed it, a disc golf course.
Oh, wow. That says a lot about our current society, I would say.
It's actually really cool. It's a very fun course.
You don't know how to disc golf.
I don't, but I still participate. I do have some discs.
Are you bad at it?
I'm very bad at it. I get heckled by guys.
you should have seen me out there today. I was playing something I like to call disc golf. It's kind of like basketball, where you try to roast everyone while they take their shot. Nice chip, idiot.
What's your handicap?
Where do we
Fucking
start?
fully handicap. 100% disabled veteran.
Physically, mentally?
It's like a thing that veterans say is I'm 100% disabled, but they're people that say that they're walking around. So it's very confusing.
Who's ever said I'm 100% disabled?
It just means
That
they
one
can't
guy
work.
said it to me at the David Allen Coe concert when I had too much Twisted Tea and was removed.
I forgot about that.
People are always
You
walking
caused
around
a
saying,
stink.
We were
didn't you get hate crimed?
Yeah, he called you a Jew.
He called me a Jew, and he said that he was at this thing basically to be racist.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
It's
even trying
allowed
to
here.
I wasn't even trying to interfere with his racism. I don't think I'm going to bring it up again, but fucking general admission. I'm sorry, but general admission doesn't mean you get to put a lawn chair wherever you want and no one's allowed to stand in front of you. On principle, I'm right, but when you got the whole town of Nagani after you, those sons of bitches were mad at me.
Did you get kicked out?
It was a thing where like a crowd had gathered, and I was ready to stamp. I mean, I was standing my ground. I was zimming down there, and the guy was just in my face, but the bouncer was there too, and he's like, technically he's being an asshole, but he's right about me, which I was on a technicality.
It's usually the case.
Right.
Yeah, apparently. Whatever. But then that he was with some huge woman, and she was like hitting me, and then someone said something and started crying, and then I was like, all right, maybe we should probably just go. But the bouncer had to escort us out of the fenced in area. It's a horrible story.
I saw a video of a lady today who was like, story time. I went to a comedy show and I got heckled and I cried and I left because the comedian told me to kill myself. And I have tried to commit suicide multiple times. And she doesn't know what I've been through. And everyone was like, that comedian's canceled. Yeah, it was
Who was it?
I don't even remember. She's
Amy Schumer.
It was a lesbian comedian, yeah.
Oh, Gatsby.
And she does like mean humor. That's like her thing, is she picks on people.
Oh, Nanette for sure.
But she told this lady to kill herself, and she took it literally. She's like, what if I went home and killed myself?
She would never know.
The lady's like, I don't care. I don't care.
Please do.
Oh, you heard Jaki saying cancel culture's gone too far. We're going to be able to say whatever we want on stage if you're on stage, and we're going to have
Hey, Dan, when do you think the pendulum's going to swing back the other way?
Look at us just talking like it's a podcast.
Yep. There's got to be a
direction.
correction, because, like, dude, I totally get it. From one side, like, things were kind of screwed up for a while. Like back in, like, the 30s, 40s, things could be screwed up for a lot of people. But, like, when you totally overcorrect the other way.
Actually, hang on, guys. Speaking of that, I heard the other day there was a school down in Chicago where one...
Yeah, I heard that, too. It's fucked up. So I'm saying, like, right now, there's all this woke stuff, but someday it's going to be right in the middle where it's, like... There's not slavery, but you can still say some fucked up shit, because like it's what we do is we say fucked up shit.
What are we saying?
And I actually want to tell you about some fucked up shit, but should I do my saltine challenge
That's a
first?
birthday serendipity.
Yeah,
though.
so the saltine challenge, for those of you who don't know, is that you have to eat 6 saltine crackers within 1 minute without choking, dying, vomiting, or drinking any liquids.
Should I do the
I
ice
did
bucket
it last
challenge
week.
as well? No, you didn't.
I did it without any problems. It was fine. I have a very wet mouth.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the new iPhone. This is the 100% iPhone, and it's fully loaded, including stopwatch. So I'm going to set that.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. When did the guy at the David Allen Coe concert, he said he's 100% disabled?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of the things he kept yelling to like justify the fact that he had a lawn chair.
Oh, because he can't stand.
In the front row. He said he was standing in front of me saying, I'm a 100% disabled veteran.
I get tired if I stand up for too long.
I was so taken aback by that from a man who's standing up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
All right, but, you know.
All right. I'm a man who's sitting down and my mouth is open and it's ready to receive. Now, do you think you should do the whole stack at once or one after the other? Because my mouth can open pretty wide.
I don't think you should do the whole stack because you're going to
do the stack
laughing,
live WAD.
You're going to inhale it. You're going to choke. No one's home. You don't have the button.
You don't know that no one's
We
home.
want a live WAD.
Live WAD. We're doing a half WAD. Starting the clock now.
All right, listeners. Dan is putting 3 crackers in his mouth. He's chewing a lot. He's going to try and finish those 3 crackers.
Trying so hard not to actually go to the bathroom.
Another 3 within the next probably 45 seconds. All right, he's at 16, 17, 18. Right now, he's putting a few more crackers. It looks like 1 cracker in his mouth. He's breathing heavy. His brows are furrowed. He's got 2 in his mouth. That's 5. He's got 1 left to make it 6. He didn't miss a crumb. He ate. He's got many seconds left. He's just put the 6th cracker in his mouth. His mouth is full. He's scratching his nose. He's about to throw up. He's having a hard time. I told him this would happen. He's laughing. He's going to inhale the cracker. He's going to pass out. He's got a big white wad in his mouth. He's laughing. He's having a hard time because he's laughing.
Oh, no.
He's almost at a minute now. I don't think he's going to get it. Oh, yeah, he didn't do it. So it's still in his mouth. A minute passed. He's got a full cracker wad in his mouth. I think he should have done them one at a time because the issue is he has too much volume, not enough moisture. What you do is you just think moist. After you eat the first one, you think moist. Your mouth
Why you
waters.
told me that now?
I tried to tell you. You said wad's going in, half wad right now. He's still working on it.
You can hear me crunching.
Do
you want to try it, Paul? It's pretty crazy.
No, I'm good. Yeah, thank you.
A lot of saltines in your mouth.
I'm pretty sure this is my first time ever getting food poisoning, so I want to ask, how have you gotten food poisoning? Where you have gotten food poisoning, and how was that experience?
Well, there are very few things. People say that there's the only constant things in life is death and taxes, and I would say that hell yeah, I agree with that. But I'd also say one other constant truth in life is everybody loves the Happy Birthday podcast. Everybody I've talked to.
And crazy enough, everyone has a birthday.
Yeah.
Including
me. It's my birthday.
It's been Josh's birthday the whole time, everybody. We're gonna go bowling with him, and we're gonna go golfing also, and we're gonna celebrate his birthday, which is actually in September. But the good thing about a podcast is you can listen to it anytime you want, especially at the following hashtags.
You can find us at hashtag JGFGang. You can find us at hashtag CrackBark, hashtag ChadGPT, which is something I thought Dan said, but he said ChatGPT. Hashtag RealDoll, hashtag Moan and Pain, Mona Pain, hashtag SwordKing090, hashtag Feudal Lords, and hashtag Technically an Asshole. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Patreon. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us at the following phone number. Oh my God, we have a TikTok. I keep forgetting about that.
You can find us on YouTube. There's the same clips from Instagram or on YouTube, and usually people will comment on there and say, she's not funny.
Yeah, if you think my jokes suck, if it didn't land, if I can't
It's because all the hashtags are women comedy, female comedian,
Gatsby,
very funny.
canceled, yeah.
Yeah. Well, stick around and find us on Patreon because we're about to do the Afterbirth, which is a paid content that you have to pay up.
It's
pay
paid
up for
content,
big.
but it's not very much, and it's actually really nice to listen to. And it doesn't matter if it's nice to listen to. It's time for you to do the right thing. I've had struggles in my life. I continue to struggle. I don't want to work too hard to make my life better. So please just pay money for this foolishness. Okay?
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast. with your hosts, Jaki and Dan, the #1 podcast on applepodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shorty.
It's your birthday.